Right, so I am going to put together this Kruleboy boss that came with my latest delivery of Stormbringer. So I don't even think there's any actual instructions with it anywhere, to be quite honest. So I'm going to be kind of filling my way on how this one goes together, quite, just by, how it looks as a go, which isn't ever ideal. So let's get ourselves going here. We've got things like the main body, the back. The back and main body to be precise. We've got things like the feet over here. So I think it's going to be a simple build, but let's see how we go. I am going to start out with number 1 here. Let's make sure this has been nicely tidied up. Now, I think the model itself is like an alternative boss for a unit we got earlier on. Now, is it the Gut Rippers? That's the one, that's it, isn't it? The Gut Rippers. So it's defined as a boss for the Gut Rippers. So I don't know if he can be, bought as an independent character, this guy in the game, or what. And I imagine that the Gut Ripper pack, you only get that in sets of 10, so it's going to be quite interesting how we think we incorporate him in. Right. I think I just had a fly lazily zoom past the camera then, I swear it. Quite an interesting boss character though, just like a regular boss. Then that he's got his like pet bird of scavenging bird. So I'm probably gonna. It's probably a vulture, but they don't probably give it its own very unique name. Games Workshop. Okay, what are we up to here? Let's just do some dry fits on this, because what I'm worried about, I'm not going to even start drying too much, gluing things on until I've got a good idea of positioning. Then I'm going to get number 3 out. Because as I said, I just don't seem to have any instructions, or maybe it's in the, well no, it's highly unlikely to be in the actual magazine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a lot of dry fitting to make sure I don't make any mistakes when it comes to applying the glue. So I'm just gonna do a final dry fit with this. Ooh. Now it looks as well like there's something that has to pop in there as well. So let me find that. It's like number 4, this crown. Can be hard cleaning this part up, isn't it? Because it's like, let me find the scalpel. Well, not even scalpel. I'll get the Stanley knife. My little mini Stanley knife. Just bought this. It's quite cool. Definitely cleaner than it would have been if I tried to just use my scalpel or my cleaning tool. So it's nice and smooth that now, which is great. Now let's have a look at this, because it looks like this needs to go here over the top of this, and then this part is going to go on the back. So I think I can start gluing this now that I know how things are going on it. The glue's decided to dry up now. Part's going to go on here, then we're going to have the crown popping on the top, well, helmet, it's not just like helmet, but it's such a weird helmet, isn't it? Go. Now we're going to flip it over and put this cloak around the back. That will hopefully make that part nice and locked in. This helmet will settle then. Excellent. Right, and then I think what we need to do is we need to get number 8 out, and I'm going to do number 8 here. Let me get this straight. Now, there we go. making sure I get this the right way around. So it looks to me like he's kind of holding this in a very straight up rested position. That's how it feels anyway. Then we have this arm, which is obviously going to be shield arm. I do find it quite intriguing that Games Workshop decided with the Kruleboyz to go for this kind of bird of not bird of praise at all, scavenger birds as quite a motif in the Kruleboyz. So you see it in one of the monsters that they ride as well. It's a giant, carrion bird by the look of it. And again, you've got this kind of little one here. Right, get number 5 the bird out now. That'll give my shield arm a chance to set. Yeah, so the carrion bird. I mean, they kind of make sense. I mean, if you've got a group of Aurochs whose entire motivation is to scavenge, then they naturally fit together, picking off the weak and so forth. And what a very nice vulture type creature it is. Said, I don't know if it's actually a vulture. I don't think it's probably doubt it's actually called a vulture in lore, but it still looks very lovely. Okay, now shield. Now I don't really like gluing these shields on. It makes it so difficult to paint. Let's see how it looks when I'm about to. Because the good thing is his hand is on the top of it, which is going to make painting easy. But what I'm worried about is it's going to make painting everything on this guy very difficult if I glue it on. So I'm going to leave that off as a personal choice right now, because I don't fancy that battle of trying to paint behind it. I want to paint it separate. So then what we can do is we can, this guy's fine for gluing to this base. It's not an overly detailed base. There we go. Okay, yeah, looking fine from where I'm seeing it. No problems, everything is done now. The next logical thing is to get this glued to the base. Seems like it's going to be easier said than done at the moment, but stay. Right, and there we go, there we have him. I'm not gluing that shield on because I think it's going to make painting a nightmare, but that's our Kruleboy. Is it a Gutrippa boss? And that came with the, I think that was like an additional extra with my delivery of Stormbringer. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next video.